Good morning. Doing two problems from your 5.3 more difficult worksheet. Here is the first one I decided to do because usually people have problems with this one. So you have 5 sine of 3x equals negative 2. So we would have sine of 3x equals negative 2/5 when you divide by 5. Oh, come on back. And so if we take the inverse sine, we have 3x equals the sine inverse of negative 2/5. Next, you are going to use your calculator to find those angles. Remember, we are working in degrees here, still 0 to 360. And so if you use your calculator to find the sine inverse of negative 2/5, your calculator, make sure you're in degrees. It's going to tell you negative 23.578. Remember, that's degrees. Okay, so now, remember, we want to work in positive angles because the restriction was from 0 to 360 degrees. To figure out what these angles are, we have to go back here. We're looking for the angle, remember, where we have a sine that is negative. So the sine is negative in quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. So again, this is not drawn to scale, but how are we going to figure out what that angle there is? Remember this right here, that's 23.578, remember. Okay, so you're going to add 180 plus your 23.578. So I have 3x equals 203.578 degrees. And then to get to quadrant 4, you've got that there. I think the easiest thing to do is just take 360 and subtract the 23.578. So if you do that, you get, again, you're doing 360 minus 23.578. Those are all degrees. That gives you 336.422. Now, how are you going to know when to stop and how long to keep listing these out? Remember, 0 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 360. We're not dealing with x, we're dealing with 3x. So how does that change our values? So that means we have to triple the 360, which is 1080. So that's what we want to list it until. So if we keep adding on 360 to these two for the circle, for the rotations around the circle, this one's going to give us 563.578. Again, you're adding 360. This one gives you 696.422. And then my last two, 923.578. And these are all degrees. And 1056.422. So these are 2, 4, 6 values, degrees, that equals 3x. And so to solve for x, I have to divide those all by 3. And I'm looking for the ones that are from 0 to 360. So if I divide the 203.578 by 3, I'm going to get 67.859 degrees. Next one, divide the 336 by 3. That's 112.141 degrees. Next, you're dividing the 563. I'm just checking my math here because this just seems off. 563. No, that's right. Okay, sorry. The 563 by 3, you're going to get 187.859 degrees. Divide the 696 by 3, you're going to get 232.141 degrees. Keep going. Your last two there, you get 307.859 degrees, and then 352.141 degrees. And that's it. Those are your 6 answers for number 8.